guys, and welcome back to our channel. So today we've got this MTM battery powered security camera. Now this particular security camera is a wireless security camera, and it is stated that this camera today will last up to 180 days before it needs recharging. It has certain features like two-way audio, a motion sensor, night vision, remote monitor, obviously through your mobile phone, got PIR detection and an alert message reminder. So on the top of the box, we've got a few QR codes, which when scanned either by your Android device or iPhone, will either take you to the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, where you will be able to download and install that all-important Cloud Edge app. But what do we get inside the box? Well, let's delve right in. So inside the box, okay, so first of all, we get a very detailed user manual with setup guide for that all-important app. Okay, so we've got our contact support card. It looks like we've got the outside wall bracket. Yes, indeed. And it also comes with this little tripod, which your camera basically sits on top of. Yep, we've got all of the screws which we need to fit this bracket to our outside wall. We've got quite a lengthy, oh no, actually, micro USB charge cable. Come on. It's Type C these days. It's like 5 years out of date. Oh well. Is there anything else before we get into it? Nope. But I must say, the packaging is very, very secure. So let's just move all this to the side just for now. Yeah, including the screws. And there you go. So this is basically the camera which we get with this particular package today. And it's very sleek. I do actually like the design. Now this particular camera will record in 1080p. It is a smart IP camera. Obviously it is connected via that Wi-Fi at 2.4 GHz. But unfortunately, if you've got 5G Wi-Fi, well, it is however not supported. Now we've got the MTM logo to the side, and to the front, as mentioned, we've got that camera lens with 4 infrared lights. There is indeed a microphone to the front too, for that two-way audio, so yes, we can listen and talk with the help from that 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi connection. Now we've got that tripod screw support to the back to fit direct onto the camera mounts, just like so, locking it into place. And here's a quick tip for you guys: make sure you place this camera when fitting the bracket at a reasonable height. The last thing you want is someone tiptoeing, simply unscrewing your camera, and then it's basically just a waste of time having your CCTV then, because someone's got it. But yeah, fit it at a reasonable height, but you can't reach it. And while we look underneath, we've got a little speaker just here, and the power reset which sits just underneath this rubber protection. As we flip that USB silicone lid open, you can see that micro USB charge port to the bottom. Now you may be thinking, where are the memory card slots on this thing? Well, basically, because this works in conjunction with your mobile phone, well, when the camera picks up any motion, you can set the camera to auto record through the Wi-Fi signal. So yes, it will record up on your mobile phone, as well as give you a notification too. You can indeed insert a memory card which sits underneath this silicone protection. So yes, it will also keep the memory card and the micro USB charge port protected under most kind of weather conditions. So yep, a memory card slot with a maximum capacity of 128 gigabytes, which the memory card isn't included, I'm afraid. Now straight from the off, I got to make it 100% clear: if you do choose to record through that supplied Cloud Edge app, I will confirm that you will only get around 7 initial free days to use that service, and then after that you will have to then pay for that service. Now as mentioned, this MTM camera will most certainly give you a 120-degree surveillance angle. So fitting the security camera and the mount is very easy to do. Once it's turned on, it's easy to connect to your mobile phone via that supplied app. You should get a walkthrough of the setup, and once both camera and app are connected, you will in fact get only minimalistic options. So yes, as mentioned on the outside of the box, we have got motion capture, video recording options, as well as voice intercom too. Now with that daytime picture, I've got to say, well, the picture quality wasn't too bad, to be honest. You can set it to record in HD or SD. Now you do get fairly good viewing angles, which was kind of a surprise. You do also get pinch and zoom, so yes, you can zoom right into the far part of your garden. But I will say that the image quality just gets a bit, well, pixelated. Nevertheless, I think you could still pinpoint someone's face and make out who they are. Well, if you could recognise them, that is. Yeah, like this shifty dude here. And with that motion capture already turned on, well, we did personally record a 20-second motion capture reaction time. From the first point of an object entering the camera's vision to when you will get notified upon your mobile phone device. So yes, you will indeed get a number of alerts for as long as someone is in the camera's view. Now, for accidental alerts, we did actually test this by basically, well, throwing our shoes out of the door. And I'm pleased to say we didn't get any accidental notifications. So yes, it's good to know that we're not going to get alerted. For example, if a newspaper page or an empty packet of crisp flies across the garden. No. But when it comes to the nighttime vision, well, you know what? I will give it a positive. It is nice and bright, and you do get a fairly good image pickup. Now, I did stand to the side of the camera, and it did actually look quite good. But again, I will note that when I stood central, right below the camera, well, those infrared lights did kind of make my body glow, to the point where you couldn't actually see the expressions or the detail upon my face. But nevertheless, to the left and right of the camera at night, it's not too bad. And overall, the image quality, I think, would be quite useful, especially when you're at work and you want that little bit of security. Now, one thing I will note though, when placing the camera up for the first time, make sure you know where you're going to be placing it, as you want the strongest signal possible and the best possible image quality. So if your internet box is at the front of your house and you're placing this at the back of your house, then you may need some Wi-Fi booster sockets inserted within your home. Now, you will get around 2 to 4 hours full use when using this camera, but that is with consistent live viewing. Like I mentioned, you will get about 180 days life out of the battery just by setting the camera up, setting the notifications to alert, setting the motion capture up, and simply looking at the camera when you do get an alert. But one major point I would like to go into is the two-way intercom.
Hey, you get out my garden.
Although the voice quality when speaking through the app, through that security camera speaker, is nice and clear, it is however kind of low for my liking. And well, with the audio pickup through the camera, I've got to be honest, I personally think that there's actually no point in having it, as the microphone on the camera does get a lot of distortion through any type of wind. But nevertheless, you know what, I did find good use with this camera. I did feel a bit more secure, and it did get us fairly good viewing angles after manoeuvring it around a bit. But yeah guys, it's not a bad security camera. Daytime viewing, I'd give it around about 7 out of 10. For nighttime viewing, 5 out of 10. And for reliability, such as the Wi-Fi signal, well, it only cut off maybe twice in the 2 days I was using this camera, but then the signal did connect within a few seconds. So yeah, I'm going to give this signal 8 out of 10. Now, this is on a fairly low budget and it is quite affordable, so don't be expecting any type of camera kit costing like £200 to £300, I'm afraid. I will leave a link for the security camera in that video description down below. You can go and check it out. I'm not affiliated in any way. If you like what you see, well, why not go get yours? While you're there guys, in that video description, it'd be mighty fine if you smash that like button. Please subscribe to this channel today, making sure yes to hit that bell notification option so you guys stay updated on all our new uploads. Now, I will be doing more tech reviews coming this week, so stay tuned for them. And as usual dudes, make sure you stay safe, and thank you ever so much for watching. Peace! And there you go. Can we make it any brighter? Yeah. And ooh, it's bye. So we've got all of the screws which we need to fit this bracket. So we've got all of the screws that we need to fit this particular